that looks better. Hey, 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 wonderful people. This is Carol Matibula saying hi, 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 wherever you are in the world. Today I'm with my favorite brother who is a master when it comes to hair. I've done my hair with him once. I'm going tomorrow, and I love the way you manage my hair. It's so easy now. I can wake up in the morning and just really brush it with my fingers, wash and put this oil, and it goes well. So today, what are we tackling? Yes.
Well, today we're just talking about concepts worldwide. I mean, and you brought some concept from South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I love to say, how do I say the name again?
Vunkuwa.
Vunkuwa.
Vunkuwa. What do you think of it? Because today we're talking about what is our subject today?
Today we're talking about just different concepts that we can utilize on the hair.
Yeah.
And also different concepts that are in different parts of the world. You know,
what do you call that? World hair concept.
Hair world concept.
Hair world concept.
You know, because sometimes you find like in Brazil, they have a way they do styled hair. South Africa, they have a way.
Yeah.
The States, they have many different ways. And most time people don't realize it's just the consumption of products that they put on the hair. You know, and we say less is best. But nowadays, to achieve certain look, like on the Afro hair side of things, you find that we use a lot of different products, you know, just to get a desired look. And then you find like for the Europeans, they use less. This oil you have here is very light and it's very good. I mean, it says body oils, as well as you said you put it on your hair after I finished when you came home. So I'm intrigued.
But I also have these girls, a friend of mine from Holland, her two daughters love this to the core for the hair. They came here to visit for Vibrantly African. When they got here, there was no Vibrantly African, but they were very happy that they were going home with this one because of they use it for their hair.
But you still vibrant.
Oh, I remember. I remember. Even though I was not, but I remain. But now I want to find out because you did some stuff to my hair when I came to your salon. And you know what I liked about your salon? You guys, hair. When it comes to a black woman's hair and a black man's hair, black men, I say bravo. They've managed to keep their hair intact.
Yes.
You guys, you never suffer with the story of hair.
No.
It's a madness of a black woman. I call it a madness.
That's a good one. That's a good way of looking at it.
Am I right to say that?
Well, for some, yes, because your hair's your glory. And your glory got to tell a good story. Now, either you're going to walk around with your glory, you know, saying, hey, I got a lot of build up and this story is not good, or my hair is moving freely. You know, it's, it got body in it. You know, so you're looking at the same thing. The hair could be in bondage. You know, when you got too much product on there, it's in bondage. You know,
it's like it's in prison.
Yeah, the scalp is not breathing.
It's swimming. It's like grass swimming on top of water.
Yeah,
that it can't breathe.
And then you find sometimes when you go to sleep at nighttime, if you don't wrap it or tie it up, or your face break out because you're rolling, and if the scarf or whatever you got on it comes off, your face is rolling, and people don't realize why they're getting all these zits and all this other stuff on their face. But technology has changed a lot. You know, and more people are taking care of their hair better. Natural hair thing is rising good. And I take my hat off to these women who are doing it because they got the routine down pat. But you got to look at some people whose lifestyle is totally different from that. You know, and I can't condemn.
What do you mean by that? Like somebody like me, I would ask a question. And you know why I like talking to you? Because for the mere fact, out there in the world, there are some very scary black hair salons, man, that knows nothing about a human's our black anatomy. They just pull. You end up paying lots of money. What would you say the hair concept, concept? What are you trying to bring abroad to the public? As you have said, you would like to take this into the public and take it from different countries around the world, presenting the hair. Why do you think countries will differ with our hair types and etc.? What does that got to do with? I thought the hair was one hair all over the world. It's just hair. It does not happen like that.
I mean, hair is hair all over the world, but you look at the climate you're from.
Mm.
You know, you look at your ancestral background. They take into consideration for some people when it
Yeah.
comes to hair science. You know, because sometimes certain things that you might apply in your hair, like castor oil, might work good in somebody else's hair, but then someone else's hair might make a little bit too heavy.
Mm.
You know, and
Like for me, castor oil, I find it very heavy.
yeah, you know, and there's ways of hydrolyzing or breaking down certain oils and all this stuff just to make it a little bit more lighter.
Mm.
But you know, you'll find that you know you have some companies that are, you know, using about 10, 12 different oils, essential
Mhm.
oils, and to get certain products. And you know, like I said, you got the serums, you got the silicones, you know, you I call it chicken feet, but you know, you got these other collagen based things that
Collagen base, yeah.
you know, and it's like, excuse me, you know, a lot of people are doing a lot of things to hair,
Mm.
and like I said, my main thing right now is just trying to see that if we can, as they say, free your mind.
Mm.
You know, if the hair is free, and you,
Then your mind
is free.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like your hair is your body, and there's a good holistic approach nowadays that you can do just to relax the clients. I mean, even yourself, the consumers, because you know sometimes the consumer come in, shoulders, everything tight, you know,
and the hair, it's far away from their body because of they're dealing with so many things.
You know, so you know, you could read some clients when they come in that they're just stressed out. Stress, sometimes enzymes and toxins and all that stuff, it releases into your body, and you find that your hair is not going to grow properly. Even the heart that pumps, you know, and if you got tight shoulders, you sometimes you feel that the shoulders, you know, you're not the blood is not flowing good, and the blood is not really feeding the bulb.
Because you're stressed.
Yeah. So that's why, you know, with concepts, sometimes it's good to, you know, do some kind of effort or do some kind of massages for like the back, the shoulders, and the spine. You know, it kind of relax the clients, and the more they do it and they become more relaxed, sometimes when they sleep, the blood flows much better. When you're more relaxed, you know, than when you stress, you got lethargy is another thing that tears up. We overthinking. You know, when we sleeping, we're overthinking.
Exactly.
The brain doesn't shut down.
No time for relaxation and connection. So when you say hair concept, you see this thing as a movement for you to go around the world and teaching people about the essence of a hair concept.
Yes.
Hair wall concept.
Yes.
And now, for me, I'm very interested into hair, and I'm wondering, how does hair concept relate to me as just individual person? Because it sounds lovely, but then in practicality, when we say hair concept around the world, what do we mean? When you say climate, does that affect the texture of your hair? Water, I also heard that even with water, it can change your hair type. You go here, you go to America, you've got this nice silky hair. When you go to America, suddenly your hair becomes thicker, and you realize that, wow, the texture of my hair. Can water as well affect the structure of your hair?
Water can, because you got hard water and soft water. And I like to think that, I'm not saying I invented this, but when I had my salon called Good News, you know, I used to have this pump that pumped oxygenated water, I would call it, you know, and it's like it would just oxygen mixed with the water, just like your shower. You know, some showers, you know, you got these bubbles there.
Yes.
So it helps the hair, cleanses the hair, the oxygen.
And it opens the pores so that the hair becomes lighter.
Yes. It cleanses. It gets real. So you'll find, and if you have a good pressure coming out, you know, that pump and your nozzle, you know, you find that it really soothes the hair.
Yeah.
But my thing too about hair world, your world, what world are you in? Where you work? What's your daily routine? That is your world.
For my hair.
Yeah, for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle is your hair, and your hair is your lifestyle.
I think, can I tell you the honest truth with me with hair? I'm really confused with this hair thing, with this black woman's hair thing.
Wow.
Because sometimes I find myself going natural, like you did my hair, and I loved it. I loved it to the core.
That was the dance. Hey.
And then what I find after you were done with me, and suddenly I started seeing my hair going back to Kelly, and I got lost again. And I'm thinking, what do I do now? I love that silk. It was so silk, and I could do lots of things. And it was, but then it went back to this Kelly,
kind of
Kelly,
reverted.
and I got lost.
Well, I mean,
And I kept wrapping it because when you see me wrapping, it's when in there there's a trouble. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm telling you, that's it.
Mother Nature come back.
What?
Mother Nature come back.
Yes, and I got my cell phone now. It's this. It's gone.
Mother Nature reclaimed. It just reclaimed. But
there we go. So that's when you say lifestyle, I'm trying to find a lifestyle for my hair because I'm busy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm busy all the time, I find that African hair texture of mine as it is, I just leave it. But it does not make me as glamorous as I would like to be.
Mm.
But then I don't have time as well. So how do you work with a client like me?
Well, again, like I said, there are various techniques that are out there, methods that are out there that can kind of give you what you want, that can accommodate, your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some clients who's just like you, they love their natural hair.
Yeah.
And again, they want to keep that glamour. They want to look as glamorous with their hair being natural as well as straighten it, but there's ways of kind of achieving that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kerry Care or Avalon, I think they have something called texture release.
Mm.
And it's made of amino acids and glycol acids.
Is this what you use on my hair? Because my hair was silky.
No, that was just.
It felt as if I relaxed my hair.
No, that was a synergy treatment I did for you. What I devised myself. So synergies that I do sometimes, and like I said, because of the background I come under, we have to use the right prescription for the clients, and they will utilize certain things because of their hair, their lifestyle. And just like I said, if you're ill and the doctor give you a prescription, you got to take that prescription every day. Now the problem was, I can't wet my hair, I can't wash my hair every day. But you want to get results, then you're gonna have to follow, you're gonna have to do. And sometimes they refuse to what I know the principles. Once our hair goes wet, it goes back.
Within a blink of an eye. And I was running away from water, but there was a time when I thought I gotta go to the water.
Yeah.
Because I knew that the moment I put my hair there, the fun was over.
But there essential oil. There's a whole lot of products out there you can do synergies with that you can get with balsams or oils and creams and things.
To keep it that way, even after you have washed it.
After you wash it, you can put certain things.
And it remains the same.
Yeah, essential fatty acids.
Really?
There's a whole lot of things out there that you can.
And you've got them these things.
I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I've been working with certain products, different name brands, and it just bring them because, like I said, people don't realize once you understand the principles,
mm-hmm.
You can take A, you can take B over there, and you can bring them together, plus them, and then they equal to something good.
Yes, I'm gonna now make you laugh, you guys. You said something earlier about Black women's hair, that we're always wanting extra. How do they do when they come to your salon? Sometimes they want to do extra. Is that because of psychological thing that we always think that our hair is not perfect, and that's why we ask too much when we go to hairdressers? No, but I'm just thinking because I'm one of those myself that whenever they finish doing my hair, I always look and say, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I just have to keep quiet. When I get home, I'm gonna do it the way. No, really.
That's true.
Why? What that is? You think?
I don't know because I've been studying this one for a long time. Sometimes with clients, I get finished and after they want me to be detailed, Jeff, can you get this right here? Jeff needs to be a little bit more flat. You got a brush, Jeff, so I can brush down the sides. And then next thing I know,
you just finished.
I just finished, and I said, okay,
and
no
you have
problem.
worked so hard on
it.
Yeah.
I said I got to be more detailed with them. But then, okay, Jeff, you got a comb? Yes, I'm just going to the bathroom
to comb themselves.
Yeah, sometimes I just give them a comb. Here you go. When I finish styling the hair, when I finish curling the hair, I just say, here's your comb it out,
Ah,
because you know what you want.
wow.
Because I'm not offended.
Because you know.
Yeah, I know them. Hey, it's your life.
They're up to detail.
Yeah, you want to feel it. But when they finished out, I'm like, what the hell you just did? I said, give me my comb back. And I just kind of
redo
help.
it.
No, I just kind of fill out the part where they couldn't see.
Exactly.
You know, so because like I said, I this is them, and they're more comfortable with. I had one lady, I wrap her hair one way, and I tongue it that same way. Then she comb out, style it the opposite way. She gets more volume. She likes that. So I'm like, okay, that's you, baby.
Yeah.
You know, that's your hairstyle.
Yeah.
And so now I got this thing now. I'll call it swan.
Swan.
Yeah, I have a lot of women coming in with weaves in. So I call it SWAW, sister with a weave.
Sister with a weave.
So they come in with their weaves and they want me to curl it up.
To Kelly the weaves.
Yeah, do some thin styles or cut it into style and all this stuff. And those wigs and weave are becoming more popular for some because they just can't roll it up underneath and slap on a style.
And it's easy for them.
Yeah. And they just go
1, 2, 3, and then they go with their business.
They're going about their business.
Yeah.
They go home, and when they get home, they fling it off. Their scalp is breathing. You know,
and their hair's free.
And they can still put their little treatment on their scalp because your scalp is your garden.
Of course.
So if you don't have that, if the scalp is clogged up with a whole lot of non-essential stuff.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this world
hair world
concept. I'm really very interested in
because it is a concept for your world, and then you have to look at
your hair world,
where your life, how you make your money, where you go every day, your routine. You know, that's your world.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have different places in the world where people have different ways of styling their hair and certain products they use. South America, North America, you know, Asia, you know, and then you got what's this, Europe?
Because you're so right. I see that Black people in Asia, like Japan, their hair is different.
Totally different.
You know,
pricky when you cut it.
Yes.
Yeah, but
is it because of the atmosphere of Japan?
It could be the atmosphere of Japan, but their DNA too. You know, it's what the hair, the texture, what it's like. You know, even though it could be straight, but when you cut it too short, it becomes spiky, prickly.
Yeah, you did some amazing stuff when I came to your salon, and it was never done to me what you did to me. Firstly, I remember you washed my hair, you treated it. Before you treated it, you took these things that you were clipping on my hair. It was not painful, but it was a little bit of a pressure, and you remove it. And then it showcased different kinds of layers of, what was that again? Scalp analysis?
Yeah, that's part of the microscopic analysis, yes.
There we go.
And
let's talk about that.
We have a little swatch thing that we can test the oils, you know,
on your head.
On your head, yes. And see if it's too dry, if it's dry. And then you have another swatch that you can test to see about dandruff, you know, pityriasis, all these other things. So there's ways of treating scalp care. So scalp care as a whole, people don't realize that if you're not treating your scalp good, your hair is not going to be good. Your scalp is your garden.
I'm one of those. I don't focus on the scalp. I focus on the hair.
Yeah, see, we got to focus on both. Sometimes it's not wrong focusing.
I do put oil.
Yeah.
But that's how far I go.
No, we're talking about
the whole emphasis for me. It's on top of the hair because I believe that my hair plays important role more than the scalp. The other way around.
The scalp has to breathe, so that's why I do detox. You know, and then we have various different type of detox that we do. You know, we have one for just to get the toxins out. Then you have one to relax the scalp.
Yeah.
You know, they have one to tone the scalp, get the circulation going. So you have all different types of ways and oils that you can mix in your shampoos, you know, just to bring energy, to energize the scalp. Yeah. You know.
And the good thing about you, though, because of those who are listening, they might think that we're only talking about African hair. But we're talking about hair in general.
Hair in general.
Would you say this, the world concept hair, are you talking about everyone?
Everyone.
White, Indians, black, whatsoever. Yeah. The hair is hair for you.
Hair is hair for me. I got no discrepancy. It's like cotton, wool, and silk, and satin.
But would you say that our hair will be more a little bit challenging to you, or
Our hair is a
because you
little-
said
is-
something earlier? You said when working with European, you find that it's always easy because of they are very easy to please when it comes to their hair.
Well,
And when it comes to us, it's sometimes a little bit difficult. Because I'm saying this because I know myself. I'm very difficult. No, really. I know that when I go to a salon and the brother is doing my hair, I'm always looking at. It has to be an inch. Has to be at the back of my ear, and the guy does not know how far behind my ear goes. And then I'm looking and I'm like, okay, he's not doing the ear thing there. And I can't wait for him to finish so I can be able to do my hair at the back and then have another one sticking out near my, then I think I've got a good hairdresser there.
Well,
is what you're talking about when you say it's a little bit difficult sometimes to please us.
Yeah, it's because they have a desired look.
Yeah.
Most clients have a desired look. And even the Europeans and the Spanish, all of them, everybody know what they want.
Yeah.
They want to know how, this is what I want my hair to look like.
Yeah.
This is how I want it to be. I know who I am and I want my hair to look like this.
Exactly.
And you have to try to accommodate each and every individual who comes and sit down.
Exactly.
You have some arrogant stylists out there too that say, I think this is good for you and you're going to wear it like this.
And you can feel yourself as a client that this does not go with me. Yeah. So,
but I accommodate and I try to just say, okay, this is what you want. Here's the comb.
Exactly.
Show me what you want and show me how you style it. Then I'll try to work with that next time, or I'll try to comb it out like that. So.
Yeah. Now, with this thing that you want to do, shall we call it? What do you call when the musician travel from one country to another? What do you call that? Tour. This world tour.
World tour.
Hair world tour. Because it feels like it's something that you want to do. When you say that, I could see when you say that city. What is this world tour about for you, and how do you want to explain it, like so that those who are doing hair can really want to be a part of it? What do you want to pass the message to those your colleagues who are doing hair around the world with this world tour of?
My concept is like, just say educating or sharing. I don't want to say educating, but more sharing what I've experienced with products, and I know a lot of people are trying to promote their own brand.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I think once you understand what's out there and the name brands that you have, because sometimes you can find everything in one brand, and sometimes you might not find what you need in that one brand. So you might get a product in A brand there, then you might find a product in B brand over there, and you might find something in C brand. And when you bring them all together, you say, wow. And there's 3 individual products just to get this one desired look. And then you try to mix it and match it and bring it in. And that's how a lot of people come up with their own thing. But I find that if it's not broken, why fix it? And if there's enough products out there, that I don't need to reinvent things, but I'm gonna show you how you can use it.
Yeah. And
I've been doing this for like over 25 years.
Yeah.
And it's like now I'm starting to see most people kind of seeing that and then coming out, because the articles I used to write, I used to talk about that. Hey, it's not about, the name brand or this product. I said, it's learning how to use it and what method you use in order to get to achieve certain looks.
So now under this, you have something different hair types under this hair world concept. And we've got a lifestyle, we have hair care, thinage, and then we have microscopic analysis.
Yeah, microscopic analysis. I mean, years ago, we used to do this thing with the polarized lights. And,
is this workshops? Are this seminars that you want to do? Is this fairs that you want to do? Is it conferences? How do you see this? Because I find it very amazing. Why I'm asking, because I think we need something that could say the world. Because, I tell you what happened to me. When I came here, coming from where I came from, I realized that my hair, I knew how to use it from the South African point of view, from the Belgian point of view, When I came to London to 2013, I started hearing this natural, and it was actually a little bit aggressive. That when I had this kind of hair, they're like, "Oh, what's happening with your natural hair?" And it was a song that was synced everywhere, and I felt as if they made me feel as if I was ashamed of my hair. And I got lost there. What do I do now? What do I do? But then I realized that there's nothing wrong with straightening your hair, because everyone in the world straighten their hair.
Yeah.
Am I right or not?
No, you're right. You're right.
The Chinese women, they have to, because if they don't make it straight, it will tangle and become a bit woolly. If in the white girls as well, they have to but we feel as if when we're straightening our hair, when we make our hair straight, it's like we are losing the natural essence of us. What do you say to those people who say that, so that women can be able to just be themselves in any image they want? We can't all be Rastafarian. I don't see myself with dreads because I'll get lost. I've tried many a times, and I'm thinking I'm just going to get lost with dreads because I'm not a dreadsy kind of a woman.
Well, with me, with the microscopic analysis and all this thing, again, it helps me to assess, that person, hair and their scalp, and then I ask them about their lifestyle. Your work routine. What do you like doing? What do you eat? And because like I said, what we put in and what comes out. But like I said, they have so many things out there on the market today that are good. Probiotic.
What kind of pillow are you sleeping on?
What kind of pillow, and all this other stuff. Foods that you could take, and we must drink water. Yeah. Water is one of the cheapest solutions. Of detoxing.
Keep your hair well.
Well. So, but again, like I said, for you might like getting up in the morning and going at nighttime too, because your lifestyle, you working so many hours a day.
You forget about yourself.
Yeah, and your hair is kind of like the last thing. But if you got good products, because like I said, you have luxurious products. You got therapeutic. I got this term I have now that I call cosmeteutic. It's kind of in between cosmetic and a little bit of therapy in it. And then you just got the plain cosmetic ranges.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I see that some clients here respond good to the luxurious side of it, and then mixing it with some of the therapeutic. Then I have the clients that the therapeutic and the cosmeteutic might work together. But then there's the cosmetic, it's just in a category of its own. And with the cosmeteutic, you'll find, you mix those two, and sometimes you get buildup. Like some people, when they do the twist, and you can tell when the product don't merge, it's just leave a big buildup. But when you put the heat on there, it seals it in. But still, you might have around the roots of the hair shaft. You might have a product, I call it ring around the follicle.
I see it sometimes to me that happens.
So
to me as well.
That it's not really good, but it gives you that cosmetic look. Give you that style that you want to have, achieve. But then you got to say, is this really benefiting my hair shaft?
Exactly. What are the 10 tips that you can give to someone, a woman who works 8 hours, 9 hours a day? When she finishes working, she has to go look after her family, look after her husband, and then at the end of the day, she's completely tired. She also has to look after her hair, but she forgets. Now, what are the 10 tips that you can give that can be followed? Very simple in keeping your hair in a good shape.
Well, I don't know about
before
10.
I come to you.
I don't know about 10
or whatever
tips.
Numbers. Just tips that can help a person who's watching and say, you know what, I do actually have a problem with my hair, and I wish I could find some tips. What are the tips that you can give me as aftercare?
Aftercare is like you said, is very important. You can sometimes, if you come on the natural hair clients, I would say, because they got so much buildup on the hair, and I know sometimes you're just dead tired. But sometimes you got to remove, because the hair attracts so much dust, free radicals, whatever you want to call it, when you're out there on the streets. And
every second of every minute, yeah.
So you when you get home, I would say for some, if they don't like taking a warm towel and a section of hair, wipe the
What do you
scalp.
mean warm towel? I've never heard of that. You said it earlier and I heard it. And now you're saying it twice. What is this?
Because for me, I get a warm towel and I can wipe off. Sometimes you can wipe off some of the buildup.
If you don't want to wash it.
Yeah, if you don't want to wash it, you know, you want to be lazy. But you can take a warm towel, section the areas, and wipe the scalp down, and then you can rinse it. Then just warm towel, just squeeze all the water, but then you just squeeze it onto the hair, just rub so you get some of that stuff, and it kind of help open the cuticle. And then you can apply a little bit of product before you go to sleep. Wrap your hair up.
So you do that daily?
Or twice a week, or 3 times out of the week.
Just is it? Will I say it's okay if I take a towel and wrap it and put it into my microwave and take it out and do that heat thing there? Is that?
I don't know about the microwave because you're looking at the microwave.
Of course, it's too concentrated heat.
But you can take a kettle,
and boil it, water.
Put it on your top, put it in a bowl.
Yeah.
And if you really want to see the gunk, or the junk that's coming out of the hair shop, just wipe the scalp, put it in that bowl, and just you see stuff just you know.
And this is something that you recommend that somebody use that at least 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3, 2 times a week, because like I said, you want to keep your scalp breathing.
And with that towel now in that water, do you recommend anything that can be put in there that can be used with this towel that it does extra helping?
I mean, if you want to get some on the therapy after you finish wiping all that stuff, I mean, you have various oils that you could probably mix even with your creams or whatever you're going to dress your hair with at nighttime. Because some people plait their hair, the natural hair ones.
Of course.
They plait their hair and they, put their little oils in, all these other things, whatever they have, their routine, whatever they have.
Yeah,
you can mix the oils with some of it, or you can use the oil straight. But like I said, for me, sometimes I tell a client, if you moisture helps fertilize. Especially, you want the hair to grow. So you want to fertilize, you want to put something that's going to benefit you while you're sleeping. You wake up in the morning, all you got to do is unravel and go, style it and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for the chemically treated hair, sometimes they just wrap the head. Again, you can still use that warm towel process if the hair is straight. But now if you have curls and all that stuff in there, you can't use that. But you got these dry shampoos, you got a lot of different things that you can utilize on the hair, but everybody's not gonna do that.
Now, what if I have a hair and I want my hair to grow, but I see no hair growing? What stimulates the hair to grow to a certain length? That you see it's always on the same length and you're thinking, hey, it has been 3 years. I mean, are you sleeping? Why can't you just give me a little bit of length? What makes the hair to grow faster in your own understanding after working for 25 years in hair? Being from so many countries, you should know really, because I want my hair to grow. This question is actually personal.
Right now, they got a whole lot of things out there where they're doing rice water rinse.
Water rinse.
Yeah. After they've done the treatment, they do a rice water rinse. It's supposed to help the hair. Some people even.
You mean I take my hair and I put it on top of water full of rice?
No. Oh. They have methods now. They you let the rice sit overnight. And then you get a little strainer. Some people wash the rice before they do it, because when I grew up, the starch.
It's a starch. Yeah.
But, there's supposed to be a lot of different ingredients that's supposed to enrich the hair and the scalp.
Oh,
yeah.
So they use it as a water tone, kind of.
Water, they rinse. Yeah, kind of, you say like a toner, but it's like they final rinse. They would use rice water, rinse, and they would sit like 30 minutes with that on the hair and scalp. And then you have different, again, the oils that you can use to help the hair grow.
And that helps the hair to grow.
Some people, they have different, I don't say beliefs or things, but I say if it works, use it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I have a book of just a list of different things
that can be used after care.
Yeah, a hair work concept, because you find that, talking about it, it's okay. But when I'm able to decipher and say, okay, A works good with B.
Yeah.
So I can utilize this and get good results. you know, because I want to stimulate my scalp.
Yeah.
You know, people use the nettles, they use a whole lot of different peppermints, they use a whole lot of
Oh, dear.
things, you know, they would brew up and even chew, you know, but it's like I said, if you find good nutrients, good things that are gonna help you to help your hair to grow, then I say, you know, do it.
Yeah.
But if I always tell my clients, do an allergy test. See what you're allergic to, what you can use and what you can't use. Because the allergy test will let you know, hey, I might be allergic to nuts, so I can't use anything that have all that.
So,
you know.
So, and in terms of you now with this world, because I'm very fascinated with this world concept. Which are the countries? Which are the geography where you would like to begin collaboration? Because this is also kind of collaborating with the people who are in your industry around the world. Have you thought of the countries that you would like to?
I would like Africa. And I would like part of Europe, where a lot of the Afro, hair is.
Oh my God, Belgium! It's the country to go to. I'm so sorry, Belgians, because in Belgium, I know I tell you, I'm very honest. In Belgium, there's so many Afro hairs, but most of them they don't know what they're doing. And I've been there. And I gotta say this, after coming to you, I realized that I've been going to Mambo Jumbo's hair salons, the Zamazama salons. Those who come in, even when you say you're feeling pain, they think that when you're feeling pain, they even have to pull more because they're telling you that the more we pull your hair, the more your hair grows. That's the belief system.
No.
Or they've told me that.
Oh no, I never heard that.
Or tell you like a little one. People actually love the hair to be pulled because when you pull your hair harder, your hair grows. And then when you get to your bed tonight, that's when now you have to pray for the pillow to look after your hair. And in Europe, this is what I get the most. And another thing is that they never look at your scalp, how your scalp looks. They never look at. And I think these are the thing that's why I'm so interested to you, because I always thought that it would be lovely that we can go into salons, don't judge them, look at their standard, look at the education level that they have, and just enhance from what they have so that they can have something a bit more. Because I truly believe that going to a hair salon for me, it's like going to a spa. It's like going for my face.
Yes.
If I go for facial, there's a nice music, there's an ambience of different color shades that takes me into this dream world. But when you go to a salon, the people are talking here in your ears, the other one comes, screams there, and then the towel, it's like a newspaper. It's like really the old, newspaper from 1960. And then they put it on your neck, and you're paying 100 and something at the end of the day. So these are the things that I think you, with your knowledge and understanding, we need to bring this spa feel in our salon. That it's not only about people paying, because if you're giving me that warm towel, as you've just said, you analyze my dandruff to see how far my dandruff is. For you to analyze, what did you think? What did you call that thing of the oil that you put? And you show me all this. I'm going to come back. It does not matter how much it is. If I'm going to need to go for a hairdresser, you're going to be my first choice because of you know what you're doing. So this is where I think you will be so important, that we make dates. And then what we can do, we can also make a competition that some people can win to become a part of your workshop. And you go to their salons. They can invite their clients. They learn, their clients learn. And when you leave, they've got an education. Science, the hair science is there. So that's why I thought, let's make this video, because of having to go to Belgium now. I know that I'm going to be doing my hair a lot there because of, and I want you to come.
I would be honored. A lot of the fallacies are the things that methods some of these salons have. It's just old fables. About the pulling the hair. And, if they really thought about it, if they kept on putting too much pulling, they can pull that follicle. They can pull the hair out. They can destroy that follicle.
That's why our hair begins from here nowadays.
you know, looking like one of the tribes from, you know, some of these, you know, but
The Messiah.
I didn't want to say that, but you know, but you know, you realize that a lot of these things are just because they were told that, and sometimes they use that as a cover up, and you find a lot of salons have this conveyor belt system going.
What is that?
Conveyor belt,
Yeah.
you know, so they're not really personal.
They're not personal at all.
You know, get her in.
They just want your money.
Get her in here, sit in that chair, get her, and then let them go.
Or also, what makes me not to go to hair salons no more is the fact that you go to a hair salon, you make an appointment, you say to them, okay, I'll be there at 1. When you get there at 1,
You gotta wait.
you have to wait until 4 o'clock. Only at 4 o'clock, only then
They start.
someone comes to you.
See, now with that one, there should be a time limit. You know, I mean, I can hold my hand up. I have had some of those experience, but sometimes it's because either, I'll be honest, I might be late, or sometimes the clients might be running late. You know, because sometimes when you get on the trains, you never know.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And lately, you know, a lot of things would happen. So I try to leave early. But you know, even when I get to the salon early, they say, Jeff, you here? I say, yeah, I work here, don't I? You know, but they shocked because, you know, because there's always an excuse, and that's not good. But when you're performing, you know, or when you're doing something that you see a client have a need, and you have something to offer them,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you got to take that very seriously.
So,
You know, and you got to treat them with the utmost respect, because sometimes they're not feeling comfortable
exactly.
with their glory, you know, and when they walk outside, they want to make sure that the hair is feeling good. And like I said, there are a lot of people in the States right now doing wonders. With I think one lady named Official something, I forget her thing on Instagram, but she is doing wonders on a lot of people that having hair that's damaged and thinking that they can't wear it, and they've been wearing wigs, and a lot of other people are doing good works, you know. But you know, there are people like around the world, just like myself, you know, we're not heard about, and you know, I'm not good with all this Instagram business and all. I mean, media, but you know, word of mouth been working good for me. But I do know that, you know, you got to get in with the sign of the times as well.
Indeed.
You know, so this is why I'm here with you.
Yeah.
And I think the collaboration, you know, came at the right time.
Exactly.
You know, because I say it's not a coincidence; it's a godidence.
So.
You know, so I realized that, you know, hey, you got something, and that can be promoted.
Definitely.
And I got skills, and you can probably enhance. You told me about massaging.
Yeah.
You haven't seen all my massage techniques.
So
you know, I just showed you one there that wasn't even showing. You know, but I'm
Yeah.
just, you know, going through the fast motions.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you realize that everything that we do, you have to take your time.
So.
And then you sometimes you got to feel that person.
Yeah.
You know, there's a spiritual application as well as the physical when you're doing things with the hair.
Especially with the hair, because it's
Yeah.
a sacred space.
Yeah.
It's
So
very-
you know, sometimes when salon people come into the salon, it's like Oprah Winfrey show or Dr. Phil thing going on. But like I said, you know, clients they will pour out, and you can find out sometimes some just had a bad relationship. You know, somebody probably just lost a loved one.
Exactly.
You know,
there's so many reasons.
yeah, so many reasons. You know, weddings, funerals, and parties, and birthdays, and
so your work then needs to work with the atmosphere that they bring to you.
Yeah.
You gotta feel the client before even the client says.
Yeah.
By just their atmosphere, who they are, what they're dealing with.
Just
so that you
greeting.
can
Yeah.
provide
Sometimes just greeting. Sometimes some of them will be so
I like
cold.
that. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you know, once they sit down and they get warm and get comfortable, and after you done all you needed to do for them, and sometimes they just walk out. They might not say anything, but when they tip you, you didn't expect it. You said, "Damn, I didn't expect her to do anything." You know,
Because you have looked
they
after the
appreciate-
emotions. Yeah. So it's an emotional
You know.
thing.
so
Now, in terms of these workshops that we are planning, how long are they? Is it? Can you go to a salon and give 2 days workshop to a person, or 5 days, or how? Let's say if someone wants you to come learn about the science of hair, you know, how to analyze the scalp and all this dandruff and all that, and to the final finishing touch. How long will it take to give someone a workshop of step one? Because I think you'll have step one up to step 10. So you'll have beginner class. So how long does that take? Let's say if we book a spa in Belgium, a head clinic, and bring a certain knowledge through science, how long will that require for a client to book? 2 days, 3 days?
I mean, it can take about 2, but it's an ongoing thing because things are always changing.
Yeah.
But like I said, you have some people who are more advanced. So all they need is just notes.
Yeah.
You know, you can just show them, and they'll be able to run with it. There's some that you have to sit, you know, and go through the different methods and different techniques and all the other strategies that, you know, that need to know how to work with a head of hair.
Yeah.
And some, like you said earlier, salon presentation is very vital. You know, you have to create a great ambience when the client. I used to go into salons when I used to do my consulting work, and I go straight to the shampoo basin. I said, "Why did you go to the basin?" I said,
"That's where the story lies."
That's where the story lies, and the water pressure. I can tell how long your service is going to be. You know, because sometimes the water, some people have that drip, some people have that little directional spray, then some people have that kind of
flashy,
you know, spritz sprays, you know. And so I said, okay, this one is good, you know, but sometimes the directional I find I use good on European, you know, but the shower one I find works good if the pressure coming out good, works good on Afro. Because you know we need to get that chemical on. I mean, rinse the chemical out of there. Quick.
And it's always difficult with our hair, so enough pressure of water that can
needs
help.
to, yeah. So, and most people don't realize that, you know, they instead of that basin, they're shaking their head, they're trying to get it out now. But all you need is just a good pressure.
Yeah, lots of people don't know about the science of the hair.
Yeah.
And this is where I think I and you, and I'm saying this because I'm about to go around now teaching around the Vumpua treatments and all that. And I truly believe the only time where I'm going to go out there into the hair salons that I used to go to before, which I adore because of their services, but I just didn't like the laziness whereby they don't understand my scalp. Because remember when you touch me, there was areas where there was lots of sensitivity and pain and tender. And what did you say to me there? You say it was probably the way my hair used to be handled before. And isn't that amazing? Because for 4 years I haven't done these hair things, but the pressure and the pain still remains.
Well, they probably tap at your nerve endings very strong because of the methods they had, you know. If it pull. If you can't take the pain,
then what are you doing here? So you gotta suffer for beauty care.
You gotta suffer. You were suffering, long suffering.
Yeah.
So,
and when are we looking at hosting this event?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm looking early next year would be good.
Early January.
Yeah, would be good, you know, because right now I do have a lot of things going on.
I hear you.
Because my father who passed away recently.
Yeah.
You know, but my family and I, you know, we try to still get over that. But as he told me, he said, stay on the battlefield, keep fighting for what you want, and always, he said, follow Jesus. He said to me, but I understand that means follow people who are doing good.
Of course.
You know, follow people who are
have good ideas and supportive.
You know, so I realized that, hey, you know, we have to keep our mind open and you know, it's like, you know, some people become too religious, you know, and their beliefs, you know, and I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But I said, don't be ignorant, you know, with your beliefs, because, you know, that is yours. You lean into your own understanding.
Of course.
You know, but I said,
it can be very narrow.
Very narrow.
Very
narrow. But I said, if you want to really learn, open yourself and humble yourself.
So,
you know, I can learn from a child. I watch and study children sometimes, you know, how they play and how they do things. And you say, okay, let me modify this technique and let me do this thing. And then let's see how, you know, what it would do. You know, look how a child be combing their hair when they do certain things and look at the adults and their mothers, and you follow the routines. She been studying her mom, or he been studying his father. So let's see how we can adapt those things, and so
and give them their
yeah.
personal,
And so I find now that some of the clients now they are appreciating because you are listening to them, and you listen about their lifestyle, their work, and you're able to come to middle ground and say, okay, let me do this, let me do. And sometimes when they come in, they had a hard day at work, you got their tea ready for them.
Now, let's say if we start in Belgium, for example, and then we go to Brussels, and then we go to these after salons, and you come there, you introduce the signs, and I truly believe that it will be lovely that I could come to your salon once again. I've got some videos that we have done, but we make it live instead of record before, and you show this analysis that you do, the science thing that people can see in details after this. So the second video from this will be where you're really showcasing step by step. This is what we do, and it's a kind of a package that they can choose either the full package, and the full package will cost this much, or they take a beginner package, and the beginner package is only for beginner package, and we can do it. So I think the next time will be that. And then for then, after we do that, I think it will be lovely that we already start promoting it now.
All right.
To see if people are interested for January or February, and we can say, okay, on the day that we're going to be in Belgium, Brussels, and then we are working with a spa, and you're going to learn and this is much. Don't you think that will be probably a brilliant idea?
That would be a brilliant idea, because like I said, for Afro Hair, we have a big world of different techniques and methods of even an implements that we use. Remember I used the steam pot on you was one way of tugging your hair. And then we have thermostyling, relaxing, another way tools that they use for like thermostyling, tongues. And then you have the GHDs as well. GHDs, you have the titanium plates. So you have the fire heat, you have the stove heat, oven heat, you have the steam heat, wet heat, and you have I think I said the titanium, and the I forget the last one. Thermostyling. Marcel irons.
Yeah. You mean when you did my hair?
Yeah. So I only use the steam, which you when I did that one.
Yeah.
So remember I said to you, I said we have many methods that we can try on your head.
Definitely.
And find one that would be suffice for you.
Yeah.
And then that won't make your hair so heavy.
Yeah. Now, which are the countries that we choose? Choose countries that we can already talk about, and not today, but you guys know that he's going on tour, and it's called
Hair World Concepts.
Hair World Concept, and this is something that it's needed, especially in our hair salons, because our hair salons are often very stressed.
Yes.
It's either they are too expensive, and when you come in, they study you from your feet to your toes.
Yeah.
And you think, how can you analyze me just by looking at me? And immediately,
wow.
I've been to salons like that. You come in, you're wearing your jeans, and you just really kind of relax, and they analyze you from the top, and they don't sell you because they think you can afford.
Wow.
Or they think that you can afford, and they charge you more. But at the end of the day, so there's no regulation. There's no, and you find yourself lost, really.
Yeah.
Or you're sitting here, you're doing your hair, same style, but then you realize that the other client is paying £30,
and you're paying $500,
and you're paying about 250. You're afraid to ask, but you're like, man, how does this work? And then the lady gives a hug, and you can see that there's a friendship going. But then you feel cheated, and you don't go back. But then it makes it so. I think these kinds of things, we need salons that are homely, that looks after us for the fact of looking after us, and that is it. So this is it. That's why I'm very happy that we are working together, and how can we really go out there and bring a certain culture that provides the right needs for the health of our hair.
Yes. Well, I agree with you. I think a good tour, and like you said, just going around sharing you know, what we do and how we care about people's hair and their lifestyle. Because even with your massage and all these other things, it brings total relaxation to the consumer. And when a consumer comes into a salon and you're giving them total concept,
Exactly.
you know, the salon would benefit off of what
Of course,
you know,
and reputation.
yeah, the reputation,
and
yeah,
word of mouth.
yes,
And all that.
I toast to that.
Definitely.
Let me toast to you and that concept, and we coming to you
We're
live.
coming to you wherever you are. But next time he's going to be doing my hair live. Watch what he does. Watch this science thing. It's quite interesting. My hair was lovely the last time, but I was taken by Vibrantly African. You didn't see it, you guys. There was lots of things going on. This time around, you would see it. So we might be near you soon. Watch this next program. When do you think we could do it?
Oh, you said you want to come to me tomorrow, so
yes.
You could probably watch it next week
So,
or this week.
Yeah. So this week, sometime it's coming soon. Watch out and just write down what you need. He's going to be writing down things that are very important that he's going to be teaching you. We'll talk about it. And then I'll come to you with the final answers. What is your business again called? Where can they find you to read further about your business?
The name of my business is Jeff Darcy Hair and Beauty. But I'm working out of a salon called 3V.
Okay.
And hair salon in Notting Hill Gate. And my number, can I do that?
Your website, I think it's better.
My website, Lord Jesus, that is bad, ain't it?
Okay.
It's DarcyLifestyle.com.
Yes. Or you could also find him on vibrantlyafrican.com.
Yes.
Starting from tomorrow, he's going to be on top there with his videos and where you can study further. Brothers and sisters, let's do business to look after each other first. It's not about money, but it's about closing a gap, giving a service, making your clients happy.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yes.
And brother, as usual, it's always lovely talking
lovely.
to you.
Yes. This was again another moment that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
You know, and we just doing this, which is
Definitely.
good.
Definitely.
And I really respect you for who you are.
Thank you.
And what you are, because you are bringing in certain concepts with your techniques, with the name of your product.
Thank you. And this is a beautiful product. Yeah. What do you think of it?
I love it. I love it. And it's just that name. How you say it again?
Vunkua.
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 We're gonna Vunkua.
We're going to Vunkua your hair.
Yeah, we're gonna Vunkua your hair.
And then what do you call the name of the oil?
Now you said you gonna make them laugh.
How do you do it?
I would say lewato.
Lewate.
See, that's
fantastic oil for your hair.
Very light.
I use it for my hair too. So you guys, watchers, he's just amazing. He's really one of the amazing. You know what I like about you? You're very knowledgeable. Your salon, it's very classy. Oh my God.
3V.
Oh, you know what I don't like as well?
What?
It's going to our hair salon and you find all this braiding, this big thing on their windows, and you go inside, it's so techy and it's so, your salon, it's very classy.
Yes.
Look and feel, the importance of look and feel. And you gave me this beautiful, very luxurious juice that even now I remember the taste. And I know that I can only get it in your salon. This is what I talk about. Spoiling. You spoil your clients.
You have to spoil you guys.
Thank you so much for loving your work. And as usual, fantastic. Yeah.
Amen.
And let's keep collaborating and see how many people can we be able to put in this positive bucket of ours. So guys, this was it. I hope you enjoyed this discussion.
Good.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Love you guys. Bye-bye. Ciao for now. There's somebody there watching. Shame Sunday. I didn't expect. But
someone's watching?
Yes.